Hello, it's Showing That Game here, and I'm actually showing you how to build this 747. But this time it's slightly different because, one, there's no Tom, because, quite frankly, he was annoying me when I was trying to record this, and two, I'm going to build it in sections. So, I'm going to first start off with this nose. Ooh, definitely the wrong button. But the finished product looks like so. Or sort of. I'm gonna change it a bit because this was a very old version and I'm updating it for the 1.7 point something whatever we're on. Woo! So, I'm gonna hopefully have a lot of timestamp sort of things in the description, so hopefully this is easy to follow. Just click on the bit you want to look at and how to build and it shall be there for you. So, on with the nose. So I'm going to start with the nose, and it's quite simple. Ignore this other half, it's purely there for my reference and guidance. I'm not going to show you how to build that half, it's just much easier if I build you this half and you sort of just flip it yourself and do the other half that way. So you start off with wall, you get 3, 2, and 3, then 1, and 1, and 1. I'm now pretty sure I know how to build this nose. I've done it at least 10 times now. And oh no, that's 2. And no, it's not. That's 1. This one's 2. And then this one is 2. And then I'm going to use stained glass because it's much nicer. It's the only good thing Jeb has done. And just continue this back until this giant wall. Ignore the giant wall. That's just so you know where the nose ends and starts. There's really no other purpose in it. Now this next bit is quite simple. I've just moved that one back and it's the same as the last layer. So it's 3, 2, 3, 1, 1 and so on. If you have any ideas on what I should build, please leave a comment because I was thinking of starting this series up again. Because I quite enjoy it. It's sort of... don't know what to call it. It's something. That's what I'm going to call it. It's something. And then when you're at the top, it just continues all the way back a certain amount of blocks. It doesn't really matter how long you carry that back for, but it will do in like the next bit, so that's why. And then the next layer, you continue that one back because it makes your life easier and doesn't leave like huge holes in the floor. And it's just that. So it then goes 1 and then 2, 2 up, and then 2 across, and 1 and then 1 and then 2, and then there's a space there and the glass belongs there and it's like that, and you just fill this in. Like so. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible to follow, so bear with me if some things aren't the best. I've tried to do this in the way I think would work well, but there are some things which are very limiting and sort of impossible to show you sort of thing. I think that makes sense. So then it goes 2, 1, and then 1, 2, and then back 2 again, and then 1, and then 2. Oh yeah, this is going to be in 2 parts. Apologies, it's just a really long video, and like really time consuming to make. So if you don't like long videos, I'm sorry. If you don't like that, leave a comment. If you do like them, also leave a comment, and then I'll probably make more longer ones. So once you've filled that in... Oh, by the way, I'm going to add the windows last. It makes it easier. Much easier. Oh, I forgot to add on the last one. It's like so, and it just fills in. And this one comes out like that. Oh, no, I was right the first time. Yeah, like that. That's better. And there is almost your nose. Well, not your nose, the plane's nose, I think. And it's now just 1, 2, 3, E. Yeah, 3. 1, 2, 1, then up 3, I think this time. 1, 2, 3, Hang on. That's not right. Ah, I know what I've done. Apologies for this. Sorry for that jump there, I sort of messed up. So, I'm going to continue on with this. Oh, look, there's a lot of horses over there. Just extend this back to where the others are in line with, and helps if you... Oops. Helps to extend this one back as well, so you're going to have like a huge hole in your plane. And then you extend... No! Sorry about that. And there we go. And just... And then it's free from the back there. 2, 1, up 3, then 1, then 2, then it just continues on to the back. And then fill it in like we've done with the rest of them. And we're almost there. Ever so nearly done to finishing off the nose. And now we just fill this bit in, like so. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, this plane is not being done with a certain airline. I was going to leave that up to you. So, the best way I find to add an airline is build it blank, and then add colours at the end. So that is the nose. Right, so the next bit of the plane is the sort of end of the bump thing. I think that's what I'm going to call it. No idea what its technical name is. Now, this bit from there to the front is 11, and we're just going to add it on until it makes sense. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And this one is just extended like so. And that was a certain number of blocks. And then this one's there, and like that. Ta-da! Now, this next line will do, which is quite simple. It's just like the other one, actually, like the nose even. It's just moved back one. So, like that. And then like that, and then like that. And that's that layer done. And then this next layer is extended on back to, so it's like remaining 2, if that makes sense. Makes sense in my head. And continue on to there, so that one's also 2. And then that one's 2, and that one fills the gap. And now I guess we'll do the next layer, because that would be the most logical place to start, would you not think? So this one continues on back to here, so it sort of makes like this, that sort of overlap thing. And then this one, is this where it, yeah, and then that line ceases to exist and moves down a layer. So it goes along all the way to the back there, and then it has that little L shape again, sort of thing. And then it has that, and yet again this is another sort of L. Oh no, it's not an L-shaped thing. Oh, I missed. That last one wasn't 2. Apologies. And then it goes like that. And I believe it's the same with that one, is it not? Yes, it is. Sorry for me getting confused. This is a very confusing thing to build. And so, good luck if you are trying to follow this. All I can say is it's just really difficult. Maybe I should sort of like rank these things in difficultness. Maybe I will do that. Really, it's just me rambling on to myself. And then that goes down like so. And then this one, oh, no. That one does that, and then it comes down. Now it makes sense. So from above, it looks like that. And then we'll do the next layer. I feel like a printer doing this, just going layer by layer. And it goes there, so that one has a gap of 3 from that edge. That makes sense. Hope that makes sense. And just extends back to that. I think now it's probably going to be easier if I work from this layer, so I'll fill that in like so, and then I'll show you the wheels as long as I don't forget. Just extend that back. Ta-da. And the next layer as well. Apologies if this bit's a little dull. Hopefully it'll give you time to sort of catch up if you're building as this goes, though I imagine that's quite difficult, so apologies again. And this layer is also just filled in, so it just sort of fills around the edge, and it's like that. So I'm going to fill this in, and then I'll show you how to do the wheels. So the final bit of the body is these wheels, which I just said, and it's just pretty much the same size as the last wheel, so it's just blocks of 4, like so. And then what we're going to need to do is get some slabs, like so, oops, and extend them down until I can't actually place it on that bit, so like that. And the same with the other one, so I'll just build it from the bottom up, it's probably easier. And then you have it like that. And now what you're going to need is never something or other fence. Yeah, I think that's what I'll call it. Never something or other fence. And just extend that up like so. And on this one, and then like that. And then you do just extend it in like that, and like that. And in, oh, no, it's not for those two. It's, no. So hard to place. It's slabs for those two, and then you have your wheels. You just add buttons, if I can find them, and like that. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow. I actually thought about this one. And there you go, there is your body. Do the buttons for the same to the other side, and you have your front of your aircraft. Right, so this next bit, I guess, is called Body Bit Part 2. I think that's what I'll call it. And you just extend this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks. And it's also the same with the next layer. So just extend it back. My god, this is tedious. And then you extend this out by 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And this is all going to become clear in a few minutes. But apart from that, you just extend this layer onwards. So you just extend this all backwards until you reach these points where it becomes like so. So that's sort of an overlapping L-shaped thing. And this one doesn't have an overlap, it's just like that, and you extend it backwards. The roof is the same, so you just extend it onwards. I just thought I need to show that as the start at the back and show you how long that bit is. Now we're moving on to the back of this aircraft, and caution, it's gonna get complicated. Really, really, really complicated. So first you extend that back by 4, and by, I think it's 2. I'm going to go with 2 on that one. Then extend this back until it's, oh actually hang on, wait, you haven't got that bit yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, by 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, so it goes 2, 1. Then it sort of goes a bit confusing, I think. It's 1, 1, 1. Apart from that one's not 1, it is in fact like 4, so it goes like that. Does that make sense? So once you've got that shape, extend it out by 1, so it's like so. And there you have is the singular layer at the back of your aircraft. Now the next one is quite simple. You just do 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, extend that one by that. And then 1, then up 1 and 2, up 1 and 3. Well, sort of 3. It's also 5. 3 for the top bit, if that makes any sense at all. And then extend that one by 5, and then up, and I think this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 8, 9, 10. Actually, no, don't count that as 9 and 10. That will just confuse you all. Then extend that one to the back of that one. Then up 2. Oops, forgot to have that one there. Then up again, and up, and up. Just keep increasing. And then you have that like so. I'm just going to extend this up here. So then you've got this gap here. Ignore this middle gap here. That will be built in the next episode, which is tomorrow, or it's already out, and there'll be a link in the description or on the screen. Not sure. Depends how eager I was. And just extend that back all the way to there, and then we'll extend this one out all the way like so. Keep extending it back, and this one goes all the way to, I think it's here. Let me check. Oh no, one more like that, and should probably just extend this top one to there. And you have the sort of next layer done. Now this next bit is somewhat simple. You just have that up to there. If you can count that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you have it down, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, that's not right. Not right at all. Ignore what I just said. You need to extend the bottom one like that. Does that make sense? So, a sort of knocked over L, I guess is the sort of shape it is, or R, depending on your preference. Really doesn't matter what shape. And then down like so, and like that. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it overlaps like that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, overlapping again, and then it stops there. Well, sort of stops there. It overlaps like that, and then overlaps again until it goes to the next one, and then out and down again. So it looks like that. Hope you're still with me. If not, just go back and watch the next bit again. And I think it's probably easier if I start here. So extend that out by 3, and then this one by 3. It's probably easier if I started there in the first place, but oh well. And that goes up 1 and along, I think, or am I? Wait, no, hang on, I've confused myself. Doesn't do that. Ignore that block there. I've worked out where I was going wrong. And then 2, and then up again, all the way along, and then up 1, and along to there. And then this one extends out like so. You can also have this one here, which I believe just extends all the way along. Yeah, it does. Ta-da! Now the next layer, somewhat simple, this one. It's easier if you start at this end and just extend it out. All the way along, and then this comes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it goes along and then overlaps, and then 1. And then come down a layer and go along, sort of this backwards R sort of thing, and then along to there. And now the final bit of this back is just filling in this panel. And it is that simple. So fill that in, and then that's where I'm drawing this video to a close. There'll be links on screen to the next video, where I will show you the wings and the back of the tail and all that stuff. But there is your 747 body, which isn't that much to look at the moment. But it will be improved. Thank you for watching. My name's Showing That Game. Goodbye!